Hi, I'm Aaron Garcia, and for this presentation, my topic was vegetation. So vegetation refers to plant life in a particular area, which can include things such as trees, plants, and grasses. Vegetation plays an important role in the reduction of air pollutants by reducing temperatures, ozone, and creating more oxygen for areas that need it. Next up is my explanation of my illustrations with my dad, Jesus Garcia. Hello, I'm here with my dad. That's my dad. I'm going to be explaining to him these illustrations that I have made. So this is my first drawing, and it basically shows a city being cooled because of vegetation. So in urban areas, because of like global warming and things like that, adding more plants can help cool down the city. And it also helps by kind of reducing things like pollution. So like smog caused by factories and things like that are directly impacted by vegetation in cities. Wow. And then I have my next illustration, a presentation. And here I'm showing a factory in the background, and it's producing smog. And the vegetation, as previously mentioned, is essentially absorbing particulate matter, which is like very small pieces of like smog, and having more plants means that more of that particulate matter is like absorbed, which reduces the impact of air pollution. And as you can see, the Lorax, in the Lorax, there's a lot of smog because they cut down all the trees that stop the smog. So that's why I brought him, because he speaks for the trees, and trees are vegetation. That's me and my dad. This is my interview with Mr. Casita. I'm going to be asking him his opinion on vegetation and its effects on air pollution. Hello, I'm here with
Mr. Casita.
Okay, true. So I'm going to be asking you two questions, Mr. Casita. My first question is, how do you think the effects of air pollution change in areas with more vegetation?
All right, so as far as pollution, there's a couple of different things that can account for pollution. So, one thing is greenhouse gases, which is carbon dioxide, which plants use it. They can uptake carbon dioxide, and through cellular respiration, I believe it's called, they can create oxygen. So they can technically reduce the amount of greenhouse gases in there. So more plants, better air pollution control.
And now for our second question, what might be some challenges of using plants to reduce air pollution in urban areas?
Oh, in urban areas, probably the hard part is, and I know firsthand, is just to try to keep them alive. You need to have somebody to making sure that they get watered frequently, and then different plants can have different environments where they can grow, so not every plant is going to thrive in any like urban area.
True that. That was Mr. Castrita.
Fireworks, yeah!
Next up is my interview with Junior Monica Vasquez. Hi, I'm here with
Village Manager Monica Vasquez.
Yes, and so I'm going to be asking Monica two questions about vegetation and its impact on air pollution. So my first question for you, Monica, is what do you know about how vegetation, such as plants and trees, are used to reduce the impact of air pollution?
So I basically don't know much about air pollution, but what I do know is that plants and trees, their leaves absorb all the air and the dusty, musty air, so therefore it reduces the air pollution.
True. And our second question is, how do you think climate change impacts the effect of vegetation on air pollution?
So basically we're in El Paso, so we're basically a desert, and therefore it's freaking hot all the time, except for these past couple of days. However, since it gets hot, it creates like more droughts and like less water in our beautiful plants. As you can see right over here, can we show them? As you can tell, these musty, wait, where are they? These musty ones over here. So basically what happens is they start to die, and therefore if we have no plants, no trees, then we have nobody to protect us from this musty air.
Thanks, Monica.
Thank you.
These are my interesting facts and my opinion on this topic. So my first interesting fact is, while certain plants such as aloe vera have the ability to absorb ozone, others release volatile organic compounds, which can contribute to the formation of ozone when mixed with sunlight and other factors. My second interesting fact is, vegetation like trees and plants cool down their surroundings through a process known as evapotranspiration, where they release water vapor into the atmosphere. This decreases the frequency of droughts and wildfires, and reduces particulate matter emitted into our oxygen. Now for my opinion. In my opinion, vegetation is vital to reducing particulate matter in our oxygen. Without the help of vegetation, we would likely see more severe impacts of air pollution and climate change. So, in conclusion, I learned more about the positive and negative impacts that vegetation has on the effect of air pollution. Vegetation helps reduce the severity of air pollution and mitigate man-made pollutants. Thank you.